Hey, how's it going, everybody, and welcome back to the vlog. So we are out at the field and we are going to be testing something that I'm very curious of, and that is how accurate is the DJI Spark's precision landing feature. On the DJI Mavic, the precision landing feature is something that you can get to by going through your obstacle avoidance, then going into advanced, and then turning on precision landing. On the DJI Spark, there is no setting to actually turn it on, but I've read in the manual that it actually has precision landing. So we're going to test that out right now. We're going to see how accurately it will land from the point of takeoff. So let's get it on the ground, let's get it up in the air, and let's see what happens. Alright, so with the Spark, what you got to do if you want to get an accurate precision landing is, I believe you got to take it up to about 30 or 40 feet and let it sit there for a second so I can get a picture of the ground below, and hopefully you have something with some contrasting details so that it will have something to kind of see when it comes back and tries to do precision landing. So I've got my little, actually these aren't landing pads, this is the sun blocker that you put in your car. We got this out on the field. I got it spread out nice and wide. We're going to take it up about 30-40 feet. We're going to let it sit there for a second. Then I'm going to let it fly down to the end of the field, and then I'm going to hit return to home and let it come back and see how close it is to landing, or how close that precision landing actually is. So let's get it up in the air and see what it does. Alright, I landed it because my volume was all the way down and I did not hear it say home point has been updated. So landed it just to make sure the GPS was locked in. I do have 12 satellites, so we're going to try it again. Let's get it up in the air again.
Takeoff. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
So I am currently at about 30 feet. I got the landing pad directly below, looking down on it with the camera. Like I said, we're going to take it to the opposite end of the field, and then we're going to let it come back on its own and then return to home and see how close it lands to the right side of that landing pad where I kind of let it take off from. So here we go. Alright, I'm about 377 feet away. I'm going to hit return to home, and we're going to see how close it gets. So let's get it back here. We'll do the return to home using the slider method.
Go home.
So over top of my head right now. And it's looking for that position. It hasn't started to land yet.
Landing.
Now it's starting to land. It's actually rotating. Can't see it from here, but it's actually rotating to line up that shot. And let's see how close it gets. And there is a gentle breeze blowing from my right side. It actually shifted its position about 5 feet backward. Scared a little bit out of me because I thought it was going to go back over my head. But here we go. That thing landed within that much of a margin from where I took it off from. In fact, I'll show you where it was sitting. If you don't remember, you can probably rewind back to it, but I'll show you where it was sitting when it took off. So, if you guys are wondering whether or not the DJI Spark has precision return to home or precision landing and return to home, that's your proof right there. And it actually did a very, very good job. I'm impressed by how accurately that thing landed. I mean, you couldn't see it because I didn't want to take the camera and point it up at the sky, but first off, it turned around and it flew back at me nose in, right? Once it got over top of me, it sat there for about, I don't know, 30 seconds trying to find its return to home point, or trying to find that picture on the ground, that contrast on the ground. And then as it started to come down, once it found that contrast, it actually rotated to the same orientation that it took off from. So as it came back to me nose in, it actually rotated in that direction, so now it's facing the direction that it took off from. Another thing that it did was it got to about 20 feet. And when it got to 20 feet, I looked up at it and it was a little bit further than the landing pad. And I'm like, oh, it's not even going to land where I thought it was going to do. And it went like this and adjusted like that. It came back very, very fast, stopped, found its point, and then descended the rest of the way to land within, I would say, 6 inches of the takeoff point. Impressive. Impressive DJI, impressive DJI Spark. I really am starting to love this thing. I love my Mavic Pro, but this thing is amazing. So, hey, hopefully that solves any questions for you, whether or not the DJI Spark has position return to home. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the vlog. I got to get out of here. I will talk to you soon. Bye.